Haribol to all my brothers and my sisters, and welcome back to Astral Motivation. Today we're going to be talking about the powerful month of April 2025, and I'll be giving you guys horoscopes for your moon and your ascendant sign for Vedic astrological calculations. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Vinodini Dasi. I am a Vedic astrologer and practitioner of the ancient Vedic arts. So if you are into ancient knowledge, Vedic astrology, or self-development, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you never miss any of the nectar. Alrighty, my beautiful brothers and sisters, let's see what this upcoming April 2025 has in store for all of us.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri.
And I just want to take this moment to say thank you to all my beautiful exclusive members here in the exclusive members channel. And we are so grateful because these are our donors of our channel that actually make it possible for me to be able to bring even more free content for everybody else. And the beautiful thing is that not only do my members get a shout out, but they also are now enjoying a Vedic astrological course. So if you would like to start learning Vedic astrology, learn the basics of Vedic astrology and how to read your chart and other people's charts, then join us in the members only. You can find how to become a member in the description here below. Thank you so much to all my beautiful lotuses. Alrighty, guys, let's talk about March before we start talking about April because March was something else. March was a doozy. I think everybody was left so up in the air, in the middle of the abyss, in the middle of like, where am I going? Like, what is happening with my life on this past month that we literally are going to need April to recalibrate ourselves from all the intense, powerful changes and shifts and pattern disruptors that we felt during March. That was exactly what March was trying to give us. And of course, our egos can see it as an attack. Our egos can see it as something bad that is happening to us. But in truth, we are actually evolving soul-wise. Our souls are evolving more and more. And the soul doesn't care if there's good events or bad events. The soul doesn't see things as good and bad. That's the ego. That's the mind. That's why when we ate from the apple of the tree of knowledge, we were able to start judging. And in reality, we are no one to judge. Only God can judge. So the judging and the seeing something good or bad is what really hurts the ego. That's where the suffering comes from. But if we actually understand that where life and the current of life, the astral current of life is taking us, and if something has left us or something has come into our lives without any intense effort, then that's the surrendering, that's the faith, that's when we can trust. If I have to completely bend myself in all different ways to be able to stay in a relationship so that the person doesn't leave me, and the moment that I bring my guard down, they're gone, then this is just not meant for us. Life is meant to be effortless. Life is meant to go with the flow. And that's what Pisces is trying to show us. Now, I'm not talking about don't take the straight and narrow path. Yes, we have to take the straight and narrow path. But we also have to learn to flow with life. Flow with life when it's a time of stop and it's a time to go. It's a time to rest. It's a time to get active. We need to learn to flow with life. And that's what Pisces has been trying to teach us. That in life, there's endings. In life, there's these moments where it's going to come to an end. And that doesn't make us bad people. That doesn't make us failures. It's just what is. And stepping into the acceptance, stepping away from the denial and accepting with forgiveness, with compassion, is what helps us move forward in life. Maybe we could see in this past month of March that we've been carrying so many things from the past that we don't need to carry anymore. Maybe that trauma from 15 years ago, maybe that heartbreak from 20 years ago, maybe that um, difficult, embarrassing thing of 5 years ago. We're still carrying so much in our auric field, in our subtle body, in our subconscious. And we just store it there as a way to just, you know, as a defense mechanism. But this March was like, we are going to clean that. We are going to clean the closet of skeletons, and everything is going to come up to the surface. All the things you've been repressing, all the things you left in your subconscious, all the things that you've been running away from, all the things that you've been carrying that maybe it's not even yours for lifetimes, for years. And so this was a very powerful month where it shook our lives. It was a pattern disruptor. God sent his hand and was like, we're disrupting the pattern. Things are changing. This relationship is ending. This job is ending. You're going into a new relationship. You're going to go into something more committed. You're going to get into alignment with what you really want. So there's been a lot of transformations for all of us. And, the human being, especially when it comes to the mind, we don't necessarily like change, even though it is the inedible thing that happens in this material world. But it always takes us a little bit of time to recalibrate ourselves to the new adaptable change. So I believe that this April 2025 is that getting ourselves back in our feet, getting ourselves back into stability, getting ourselves back into grounding ourselves into what's the new path that we are now going towards, and practicing this new life, like surrendering to the pattern disruptor and really stepping into this new path of life. And so it's been a very, very powerful time, guys. And I want you guys to give yourselves lots and lots of grace, okay? For my people that have been going through a very hard time. And I know that all of us have been going through a very karmic time. This is a time where we really need to be very kind to ourselves. And the reason why we're in this so Piscean energy is because it's trying to show us that the way to escape all the suffering is through our spiritual practices. Those who will take it seriously at this time are the ones who are going to be able to go through this change with flying colors. And those who ignore their spiritual connection will suffer a lot more. So let's check out the energies of this upcoming month of April. Let's check out the transit so that you guys are able to see what I'm talking about here. So let's pull everything. And at the end, I'm also going to be doing some different horoscopes for ascendants and moon signs. So as you guys can see, here we have a whole stallion of planets going on in the energies of Pisces. We are still lingering in the energies of Pisces, especially for this whole month of April. There's going to be some different little transits here and there, but most of the planets are still going to be transiting through the energies of Pisces. So again, we have another month of a lot of Piscean energy. But this time it's not going to be as muddy as March. March we had eclipse, we had retrogrades, so it was very, very difficult. Now for this April, Venus and Mercury are going to start moving forward, and that's going to help us. We actually begin the month with Mars finally leaving the energies of Gemini and going back into its debilitation in Cancer. So that again is going to be something that is bringing some sort of debilitation for all of us, especially the Aries and the Scorpios. So what happens here is that Mars has been in this very long transit in Gemini and Cancer since literally October of last year. It's been some very hard lessons that we have to learn around our mindset, how we think, how we perceive things, how we communicate, how we get our point across, and also our living situations, our home matters, our emotional security, what makes us feel good. And one thing, and this is just an observation, and I would love to hear what you guys think. One thing that I have been noticing a lot especially when Mars got back into, when it's been in this whole transit of Gemini and Cancer since last year, is that the domestic violence has been crazy. And I see that when Mars goes again into Cancer, if you experience domestic violence when Mars was retrograding in Cancer, when Mars was retrograding in Gemini, then this is like the final thing. I don't even want to say the final blow, but it's like the final situation where it's like, if this continues, this domestic violence, this harmony in the home, this harmony in the family, this is going to be the time when Mars, I mean, it's trying to really, really help those people to get out of these terrible situations. This is the moment. And I know this is extremely difficult, especially with women. It's extremely difficult to step away from this pattern of abuse. But literally, all the planets right now are constructing everything so that you can do it. It only depends on you being able to let go. That's for my women. And also, if there's been any disbalance in women, like if women are too much in their masculine, then this is also bringing lessons on that. If women are not embracing their femininity, this is also bringing lessons on that. And for my males, what I have seen is that there's like some sort of existential crisis going on with my guys, with my males at this time, with this whole transit of Mars in Gemini and Cancer. It has really brought up to the surface how men have been repressed to be manly for the past years, decades even. And this aspect is bringing it all to the surface. And what I mean by this is that every man needs some sort of initiation into manhood. And we can see this in all types of civilizations, even in the indigenous civilizations. We have this coming of age, these rituals that help men really step into manhood. Like even 300, like when you guys seen 300, the first thing that happens is that the kid gets splitted away from his mother, from his comfort zone, so that he goes and fights a whole night and hunts an animal and, fights for his life, literally on the edge of death. And by the time that they come back into the community, they're males. They are now men. And they're no longer treated like children within the community. So this is just my own personal observation on how Western society has taken this away, has taken this initiation of manhood, and our men are suffering. Our men are extremely comfortable, and the reason why Mars becomes debilitated in the sign of Cancer is because Mars is a soldier. And when a soldier gets babied and gets too pampered and it's too comfortable in its house and doesn't even have to lift a finger because the girls and the mom and the wife is picking up everything, cooking everything, making everything, you debilitate the man. Literally, we can see it in astrology. Mars becomes debilitated in Cancer because a soldier doesn't belong to be pampered. And this is emasculating men. This is taking away their manhood. And I really feel like when Mars goes into Cancer, it gets really irritated. And men are feeling their frustration because they're feeling like they're getting older and older and older, but yet they still feel like a kid inside. They never had the psychological maturity because there wasn't that initiation. And so my men are also going through a powerful transformation at this time where life is saying, are you a man? Show me that you're a man. So it's really pushing the buttons on men very strongly. And it's making them quite moody. It's making them sensitive. It's making them irritable. It's making them angry. It's making them pissed. So this is something that is trying to waken the man up. It's trying to wake it up away from his comfort zone. Yes, everything seems to be in its place. You have enough food, you have shelter, you have the minimum of the minimum, and you can live with that. But deep down inside, when you look inside yourself, you're like, man, is this all I'm made for? I never got to prove myself. And this really hurts, man. So this is a time where life is really trying to wake man up, while at the same time helping women to step away from this masculine role and to step more into a feminine role, so our men can really rise up. So this is my observations on the Mars in Cancer. Go check out the Mars in Cancer transit, because we're still dealing with this Mars in transit Cancer. I already did a video on that. So that is for the 3rd of April. Then, guys, I have some really important news. From April 5th to the 10th, we are going to be having a very powerful war yoga, a Graha yoga. So this the Graha Yuddha is a planetary war. And this planetary war that is happening is between Shanidev, which is Saturn, and Rahu. And we can see it right here. Rahu and Shani and Saturn are coming together. The last time that Rahu and Saturn were coming together was in 1990. And this is a pretty scary. A lot of people are scared of this conjunction because these are two malefics that are coming together, and there's a war that is going to happen. And what happens here is that there's a tug of war between our desires, what Rahu wants it now, wants instant gratification, while Saturn is like, I don't give anything instantly. Saturn is like, I'm not here to gratify you instantly. I'm here to make you work for it. And so because of this, we could be feeling this tug of war, especially it's going to be peaking during the 5th to the 10th of April. It's going to be very, very, very strong, because we're also going to have within it Venus and Mercury. So they're also part of this planetary war between Saturn and Rahu being sandwiched. So this tug of war is going to be in these aspects of life. It's going to be in the aspects of life of love, relationships, finance, our self-esteem, our self-respect, our self-worth. This is going to be the tug of war within us, while at the same time the tug of war with Mercury. What should we do? What do I really want to do? What people are telling me to do to what I really want to follow in my life. What makes sense, but what makes sense for the heart. So all this right now is going to be feeling like a tug of war within us from the 5th to the 10th, because these two planets are going to be in this sort of planetary war. And Venus and Mercury are sandwiched between these two. So there is going to be a lot of tension during these days. I want to get you guys ready for it, especially now that Mars also has stepped into Cancer. So things in the domestic life, if you live with someone, if you're married, if you're in a relationship, if it's rocky, it's already been rocky since March, this is like going to be like the next level of pressure to either heal it or let it go. So very, very powerful times right now. And I want you guys to let this energy pass. Don't make any life-changing decisions at this time, and just really observe what is coming up for you at this moment. Where do you feel this tug of war within you of doing what is right and what you want to do? And so those are going to be some very, very powerful times. Be in the lookout for those days, because we are going to feel them very strong. And this conjunction will stay together until May of next year. So, of May of this year, May 10th. So there's still this conjunction until Rahu goes into Aquarius, which is going to be in May. So we have this little bit of this Graha Yuddha, this planetary war happening, and it's very, very powerful. Okay. Now, for the 7th of April, boom, finally, we have Mercury going forward. Thank the gods. We're going to be having Mercury moving forward. Mercury is going to still be debilitated in the sign of Pisces, but now moving forward, we should have a more clear understanding of where it is that we want to go, about where the Pisces section of our life is. So check the horoscopes, moon and ascendant to find this out. So Mercury will be moving forward, giving us relief at this time. Things start moving further. Things start getting, again, picked up in energy. I know that the energy has been quite dragging, and please let me know if you've been feeling this since March, like this very dragging energy. So things should start picking up more and more after the 7th, when Mercury goes direct, and then also after the 13th, when Venus goes forward as well. So we're going to both have the Mercury and the Venus moving forward this April, and that is going to bring massive relief to all of us. And again, it's been the intervention. There was an intervention in our love life. There was an intervention in our financial life. There was an intervention on our mindset. So this is trying to help us ascend to a higher level of commitment and a higher level of joy and a higher level of life, that we evolve, that we don't stay in the same level, that we evolve. So that is going to be for the 13th. I will be doing a video for Venus moving forward along with Mercury moving forward. So definitely check those out when they come out. And make sure to subscribe so that you don't miss those videos. And then on that same 13th of April, we're actually going to be having a full moon happening in the sign of Virgo. So this full moon will be happening in the sign of Virgo, bringing a lot of endings and transformations to the Virgo part of our lives, closing this chapter off. And then by May is fully going to be closed when K2 goes into the sign of Leo. So this is going to also be a powerful full moon. I will be doing a video just on this, so make sure you follow so that you don't miss that information and that nectar as well. And then on the 14th of April, this is when the energy really starts feeling a lot more moving forward, because now we have Mars going into the sign of Aries in its exaltation. So this is when we're going to start picking up the pace. This is when we're going to start feeling the energy moving forward. This is when we're going to start feeling like, okay, time for advancements, time to go forward, time to start going towards the future, and let's start taking action. We've thought about it enough. We let go of the things we needed to let go of. We went through the transmutations we needed to go through, and now let's go forward with these things. So this is definitely a time where we're going to feel the energies being lifted off, especially if you've been feeling sick, if you've been feeling like your body's not that strong right now. When Sun goes into Aries, we're really going to feel that vitality and that strength. So the first 2 weeks, we're still being tested, organizing our lives, organizing ourselves from the chaos that just happened in March. And then the last 2 weeks is when we're really seeing a lot more stability and growth in the way we want to see it. And then we end the month on the 27th with a full moon in the sign of Aries. A new moon in the sign of Aries. So this new moon will start a new beginning in our lives, in a new future. Aries is always the beginning of the zodiac wheel. So we're going to have a little bit of that feeling of new year, astrological new year that is going to begin with the energies of this new moon in Aries. And make sure to subscribe because I will be doing a video just on this new moon. Alrighty, my beautiful brothers and sisters. Those were the messages for this upcoming month and the transits and what I see. I hope that it brought you guys some help and understanding, because it's been a very, very powerful, powerful time. Alrighty, guys. And now we're going to be doing our horoscopes. And the way to use these horoscopes is you want to use them either for your moon sign or your ascendant sign. Your moon sign will show you how emotionally and internally you're going to be feeling during this month. And your ascendant sign is going to show you what you're going to be experiencing externally as well. So some people like to check their lagna, their ascendant, more their moon sign. Some people like to connect more with their moon sign. So it really deals with your preference, and it deals with how connected you feel with the messages, okay? So look for the ascendant, look for your moon sign. If you would like to check your partners or loved ones information, you can do it as well. If you don't have your Vedic astrological chart, you can go in the description here below and get your Vedic astrological chart so that you get the correct horoscope for yourself. And yes, let's get to it. Let's get into our horoscopes. So as always, we like to start with our beautiful Aries. Welcome, Aries, to your horoscope for this April of 2025. I hope that you guys are doing amazing and that March has been a very powerful, transformative time for you. Well, I have some very, very good news. We still have a lot of planets going on in your 12th house. We still have a lot of energy going on in your 12th house, Aries. And I really feel like you're going through a very, very important spiritual time of your life where you are preparing. And if you haven't checked out the Saturn and Pisces video, go check it out. But pretty much you are preparing yourself to totally release the old, say goodbye to the old, purge the old, leave the old behind. And I'm not just talking about physically, but emotionally, mentally, psychologically, like everything. This is a time where life is really trying to take you far, 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 far away from your past, far away from what you've been carrying for such a long time. And if there is too much identification of who you are according to your past, according to the successes that you've had in yourself, or you're still holding on to the past, this could be a very difficult time for you. This is a time, my Aries, where you just need to let go and surrender. The time has come to let go and surrender. And I know that letting go can be extremely difficult. You are a warrior, you are a fighter, you're not a quitter. You don't let things just go like that. Totally. But everything in the astral plane is literally begging for you to let something go. And of course, it's going to be different for everybody. If you would like to actually have a personal reading so that you can understand more about what is going on in your life and how you can prepare yourself for this very intense transit, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my consultations right now. 45% off on my consultations. You can use the promo code in the description here below and book one today, a 75-minute session where we could go deep into your chart, your transits, and you can ask me as many questions as you like. But I highly suggest, in my beautiful Aries, because you are about to go into a very powerful time of releasing, liberation, letting things go. And if you're not ready to let things go, this could be a very painful time. So life is thrusting you into spirituality, hardcore. This is going to be the only way for you to not feel so much pain in the process of letting things go. Now, at the same time, your planet Mars is going to be going into your 4th house of the home. So if you've had domestic issues, if you've been having some disharmony in the home, especially since October of last year, and this is still there, and it's still there, and it's still there, then Mars is coming in again to literally like break the house of cards. And I don't want to scare you, my beautiful Aries, but this is mercy. This is mercy. I know that we would like for everything to be completely perfect and for us to never lose and for us to have everything in order and have a perfect harmonious life all the time so that we can showcase it to the world that we're perfect and nothing's wrong with us and never be vulnerable. But I'm so, like, you're being so thrown, my beautiful Aries, into vulnerability. There is no way to escape this. And life wants you to really put in order your home life. So again, if you're being in abuse, if you're in domestic abuse, if you are abusing somebody in the house, all of these things can lead to really, really big issues. If you're somebody who's abusing your partner and you're doing this and you're creating a lot of disharmony in the house, this 12th house transit can actually end up leading you in jail. I'm sorry, my beautiful Aries. If you keep doing the wrong thing and you don't want to let go of those bad habits and those bad ways of being in the past and have you always been, this can end up leading you into massive isolation where life forces you either into a hospital or into a jail to be in full isolation so that you can finally let go. And I don't want this to happen to you, my beautiful Aries. I don't. If you've been trying to hide something from the law, if you haven't paid that ticket of 7 years and you think they forgot, all of these things are coming back, Aries. All of these things are coming back. Now, if you are not the abuser and you're the one being abused and needs to let go and needs to leave, This is coming to this point. It's really telling you to do it. And if you don't have any of these issues, my beautiful Aries, if you are somebody who's extremely spiritual and you are no attachment to relationships, no attachment to any things like this, then this is a time to take it to the next level. Go to an ashram, go to a temple, isolate yourself, go in a very far away land, and get deep into your spirituality. This is the time to really go into something very powerful. Like this is trying to heal your subconscious and your emotional self. It's very intense, my beautiful Aries. So let's see, what are some messages for my beautiful Aries for this upcoming April of 2025? Aries, go for it. They're telling you, take action, stop procrastinating. Whatever it is that you have been procrastinating for years, it's over. There's no more procrastination on this. Life is going to force you to start taking action. And it deals with family. You see, your family, your Mars in the 4th house. This is going to be very important, my beautiful Aries. And I feel like your family needs you. And it's so crucial for you to bring harmony to your family, harmony to your home life. How can you really ascend to a higher level of yourself if the roots of your life, which is your home life, are being neglected? It just can't. So focus on organizing your family life, your home life. Put those things in order. Put your house in order. Put your energy in your home in order, that you feel safe, that you feel good, that you feel like there's love and harmony, what a family deserves. This is the time to give that. And entrepreneurship, life, whatever has been holding you back from really being your own boss, this is the moment to move forward with that and start taking yourself seriously. Let's see, what is your message in money for this upcoming April for Aries? And your message is, you got to save your money. Save your money. Stop spending. Stop splurging. You have way too many planets in the house of losses. There's no easy, quick, get-rich scheme. Don't do it. Just save your money. Be cautious with your money. Don't splurge your money. Be very selective of what it is that you're buying. And let's see, what else do we have? Life wants you to save. Save up for the future. Save up for your life. And in love, what do we have in love for my beautiful Aries for this upcoming April? You need to clearly decide what it is that you want in a relationship, because it's going to come to you very, very soon, my beautiful Aries. And I really feel like some of my Aries are hanging by a thread in some sort of relationship, or a relationship is hanging by a thread. Venus has been in your 12th house for quite some time. So either you heal the relationship truly, or this relationship doesn't deserve to go forward with you. So clearly decide what it is that you definitely want, what it is that you truly deserve, what you deserve truly, so that you can get it now. And if you're single, healing yourself from any past situations that are not allowing for you to really open up your heart towards the world and towards a new partner. Your spiritual message for this upcoming month, my beautiful April, for my beautiful Aries for this April. And we have surrender to your soul's path. So I could hear the collective Aries right now being like, why am I having such a difficult time? Why are the planets doing this to me? Why do I have to go through so much pain? Why do I have to have these experiences? It's your soul's path. Your soul is not upset about it. Your ego is upset about it. Your soul is getting exactly what it needs to be able to evolve. So trust your path instead of condemning it. And one last thing I want to see here, I want to pull, what is it that is not being said for this month of April for Aries? I want you to be aware of that. I don't deserve you. Somebody, or you may feel like this, that you don't deserve this person, or I don't deserve this person, or I'm not deserving of a person. So this is what is hidden under the currents of all the situations that are happening. Okay? Alrighty, my beautiful Aries. My beautiful Aries, those were your messages for this upcoming April. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. Remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my consultations, 45% off using the promo code in the description here below. You can book a 75-minute session with me where you can ask me as many questions as you like, and we go deep into your astrology. So book one today in the description here below. Alrighty, my beautiful Aries, those were your messages. I hope that they help. If you like these messages, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Taurus. Welcome, Taurus, to your horoscope for this upcoming April 2025. And we are still having massive energy, massive stellium going on in your 11th house. We're still dealing with some very, very important gains. You're on the verge of, there could be some changes with this planetary war between Rahu and Saturn that is happening here, where there might be some changes around dreams and aspirations. There might be some changes around friendships and networks. There might be some changes around how it is that you make money. Maybe some of you guys will start having new incomes of money that can open up new sources of having more abundance in your life. And friendships, misunderstandings, if you work with social media, if you're the leader of some community, this is a time to be very cautious of how you speak, how you talk to your community, how you connect with your community, and that you don't ruffle too many feathers with this energy. Now, it is going to be positive, especially when the planets start moving forward, Venus and Mercury. You're going to start seeing that this is actually an amazing time for you to go and network. Go and let yourself be seen. Go and let yourself talk. Go and let yourself be known. This is an amazing time for all of these energies. Don't stay inside the house, my beautiful Taurus, especially my Migrashiras. Migrashiras are known for loving to stay at home. And they just get trapped and then they get stir crazy and then they're like, I need to get out of here. So go out. Go out, my beautiful Taurus. Let yourself be known. You can just meet the right person, the right collaborations, the right people to get you connected to this or to that, to expand your projects, your social media, your connections. Like, this is a very, very fantastic time for you, my beautiful Taurus. Now, at the beginning of the month, you may still feel a little wobbly, especially with the energies of Venus still being retrograde. So be patient with this process and see that Venus is really trying to mature your heart's desires and what it is that you truly desire as your goals and aspirations. This is the time for you to really go all out, go for it, don't hold back. Okay. And now Mars is finally going to leave your second house. So one of the good things about this is that I don't see you spending frivolously. Okay, Mars here in the second house can make a hole in our pocket, but it can make us hustle really hard to do the work that we need to do. So hopefully you made some money and you didn't spend it all during this transit. Great. And it gave you a reboot on how to make money. It gave you like a kind of clean start on all these things. And now Mars is going to be going into the third house. So again, very cautious of how you communicate, that you don't come off as angry, that you don't come off as blunt. Like, this can usually work for you right now, but because Mars is going to be in Cancer, you may sound very intimidating and very scary. So try to stay light, try to stay non-argumentative, non-confrontational, and this is going to be something better for you. Utilize your time more for writing, journaling, for transforming your mindset, for doing any sort of cognitive healing. This is a great time to do all these things and to kind of get your head back in order to really go towards the dreams and aspirations that you want to have. If there's any self-sabotaging tendencies, like, this is what Mars is wanting to transmute and transform, and it's actually trying to give you immense courage. So that's one good thing about this transit, is that you're going to have a lot of courage that is going to come into your life. So a lot of this energy between your 11th house and third house, which is quite nice. And I see that you're going to get into some really nice alignment with your desire and what it is that you truly want. And at the same time, meet the right people that are going to help you. You're not going to have to do it all alone. So invite people, invite that group, invite those teams, invite those collaborations that are really going to help you get to a new level, my beautiful Taurus. So let's pull some cards here for my Tauruses. What else do we have for Taurus for this upcoming um, April? Taurus, April, Taurus, April. Love this. So yes, life purpose. So you are in this position right now of your life purpose. It's really getting into alignment. The angels are really helping you with this. The purpose of your life is to serve in a way that brings great joy to yourself and others. And I love how it also comes with focus on service. And we've mentioned in the past videos, I've mentioned how service is not something bad or low class or for the low people. No, service is for all of us. And service is how we steal people's hearts, how we give of ourselves. It is how we put our egos to good use, to good work. So focus on the service, focus on the service. Even if you're doing something giant for the community, for humanity, focus on the service, focus on the service. And this is what's going to really elevate you. And for my Tauruses, we also have the energy of a new partner. That's nice. So there could be a new business partner, a new friend partner, or a new partner that turns into a lover for my single people. So there's also a renewal that is kind of happening in your love life at the same time and with your associations and groups of people. So stay open to all of that. Now let's see your message for money for this upcoming April. For Taurus, April for Taurus. And we have savings. Save your money. Wow. It's the time to save. Taurus, save your money. Don't splurge. Be very cautious of how you spend your money. And just remember, we're in a pretty intense inflation here in the United States. Everything is extremely expensive. So, yeah, life is not allowing for us to just be in this frivolous spending. It's a time of the skinny cows. So we need to be saving and saving up for our future. So focus on saving your money. That is for this month of April. And now let's see what else do we have for my beautiful Tauruses. What else do we have for Taurus for this upcoming month of April for Taurus? Pay attention to the red flags when it comes to love, okay? This is the moment, and this is the moment for you to be extremely sincere, talk about it, change your mind about it. The signs are cautioning you, okay? So there's something here that is trying to tell you, keep your wits about you. Don't just be denying the difficulties of people and stuff. Accept people for what they really are. And don't be too shy if you're also single. Don't get too like, no, I don't trust nobody. No, I don't trust men. No, I don't trust women. Like, don't get too stubborn and close-hearted. Be careful with this. And with a partner, there might be something you want to talk about this upcoming month. So just talk about it in the most calm and collective and direct way so that it doesn't turn into a big old drama. Now let's see. What are some other messages here for my beautiful Tauruses? What are some other messages for Taurus for April? And we have surrender to prayer. I love this for you. So the more you pray this month, the better. The more you're going to be focused with God, the better. The more you pray on a daily basis, do this on every single morning. This is what is going to help you be more leveled, be more clear. This is what's going to help you ride this very cosmic, intense wave that we can't use our logic for, because we're still in this Piscean energy. So we got to really tap into the spirituality and to the depth. And that is through prayer. And what is it not being said for Taurus? What does Taurus need to know that is not being said in April of 2025? You have impacted my life so deeply. Wow. Wow, Taurus, you can impact people's lives very deeply. And maybe you don't know this. Maybe your partner hasn't told you this. Maybe you don't know the insane amounts of values that you bring to your loved ones and the people around you. And so this is the month to really see it, to really see what it is, that service that you bring to the community and how you can impact people so deeply. I love that for you, my beautiful Taurus. Alrighty, Taurus, those were your messages. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. Remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my 45% off consultations at this time. You can book one today in the description here below using the promo code. And we can have a 75-minute session where we go deep into your natal chart, deep into all your transits and what it is that you're going through at this time. And you can ask me as many questions as you like until you get the clarity that you deserve. So book one today in the description here below. Alrighty, my beautiful Tauruses, those were your messages. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. If you like these messages, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me, Taurus. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Geminis. Welcome, Gemini, to your horoscope for this upcoming April 2025. And for you, your whole thing has been since March, all this thinking and overthinking around career, purpose in life. What did you come here to do? What is your purpose in the world? Even if you already are somebody who has like a lot of money, maybe you don't even need to work, what is your purpose in life? Everybody needs a purpose, especially as a guy. You really need to have a sort of purpose and identifying yourself with something that you're fighting for, that you are going towards. And so Geminis have been really going through some very powerful wake-up call around their careers. Some of you guys maybe noticed that this career is coming to an end. This is not going to take me where I really want to go. This is a job that is just not going to lead me anywhere, not going to take me anywhere, not going to help me ascend to anything. Or even you have your job, which is great, but maybe you're like, but this is not my passion. What I truly love is music. What I truly love is art. What I truly love is helping others. What I truly love is spiritual topics. So all of this is trying to say, what is your purpose, my beautiful Gemini? What is your purpose in life? This is what you came here to do. And now this is really getting heavy. So by March, you could have gone through a lot of like back and forth. Oh my God, the office is a mess. The job is a mess. The people that I'm working with are just like chickens with a head cut off, running around all over the place. And I'm just like trying to, get rid of the fires left and right, and I'm just like this fireman. Like it could have been a really chaotic March for you, my beautiful Gemini. Totally fine. This month is when things get back into order. This month is when you're going to see and find the recognition in your job of how good of a job you've done, especially if you kept yourself quiet and a little behind the scenes during March. Then now this is a time where everybody's going to acknowledge you. They're going to be like, oh my God, you're so amazing, Gemini. Oh my God, thank you so much for everything that you do, Gemini. You just have to make sure that you have to keep it cool until the 13th or the 7th when your planet Mercury starts moving forward. Then you're really going to be perfect to move forward. If you are applying to new jobs, this could be the time where you get that new job. If you are thinking of opening your own thing, start your own startup, start your own business, your own stuff, especially when it comes to this old AI things that is happening. Like, I know you're very informed, my beautiful Gemini. So a lot of Geminis are getting some really intense ideas. I mean, your imagination is open at this time. So what do you want to do? What are you going to do with it, my beautiful Gemini? And if you're having trouble really figuring out what is your purpose in life, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my 45% off consultations at this time, where we go deep into your natal chart, understanding what it is your soul's journey, what it is that your soul wants to accomplish, and what it is that is going to truly make you fulfilled, and the best times for career and business. So if you would like to know any of these things, or even about love, relationships, make sure to book a consultation with me in the description here below. So Gemini, this is a very powerful time. And then we finally going to have Mars leaving your sign. So that's going to be nice. You're no longer going to be in this angry, irritable mood. You're now going to relax, and Mars is going to go into the energies of Cancer. So now it's in your second house. Now, one thing I want to get you cautious of. Last time that Mars was in the second house, which was in October, you could have look back and see like, damn, I spend a lot of money. I spent a lot of money going to that trip, doing that thing. Like, I spent a lot of money. So this is going to be another time where you could be spending a lot of money, or you could be making a lot of money. You guys are really going to get in the hustle mood of, okay, let's go, let's make some money, let's make this happen. Great. But budget yourself so that you don't end up spending everything that you make. Okay. Let's see, what else do we have for my beautiful Geminis for this upcoming month of April? What else do we have for Gemini for this April 2025? And we have energy work. Yes. It's all about changing the vibe, the energy, the vibes. Okay. If before you felt like the vibe in your work was like a mess, muddy, nobody cared, everybody's lazy, procrastinating, the vibe is going to change. But you also have to work on your vibe. And your vibe is also going to change because Mars is no longer going to be in your sign. So this is a time to really work on the vibe. You are in charge of your energy. You are in charge of your vibe. And nobody's going to bring you down. If you woke up that day and you said, I'm going to be happy the whole freaking day, I choose happiness, then it doesn't matter what happens, what brings, what comes, you stay happy. So it's this energy work that is really shifting your vibe this month. And one thing that could really help you is fresh air. Okay. Oh, I like this. Look, they're walking on the fields. Okay. So fresh air. Fresh air for you. Go out. The spring is here, baby. Feel the air. Feel the greenery. Feel the sun in your face. That is really going to help with the energy work, especially walking barefooted. You see how this person's walking barefooted? That's going to be really good for you. And last but not least, you got to be honest with yourself. I think you got this card last time. You got to be super honest with yourself about your purpose and your career, Gemini. And there might be a tendency to want to deny the difficulties, to want to be like, I mean, yeah, the job is not that fulfilling, but it's okay. Or, yeah, the job is, I see that most probably it's just going to flop, but let me just close my eyes and keep going until it flops. Like, you can just totally be honest with yourself, my beautiful Gemini. Really, really be honest with yourself and how you feel about this. Remember, for your career to move forward, you need to have some sort of devotion, a true devotion, so that it actually works. And now let's see for your money life for this upcoming April. What do we have for Gemini for April 2025 for Gemini? And we have visualize abundance in all its forms. Absolutely. With a Pisces 10th house, you got to use your imagination, baby. Visualize, and that's that energy work, okay? If you're constantly visualizing like, oh my God, I'm going to be at the verge of poverty. Oh my God, I'm going to be fired. Oh my God, like, I'm not going to find anything else. Oh my God, what is it going to be of me? You're messing up your energy and visualizing the worst. You have control over your mind. Start visualizing the best. And this is going to shift your vibe and it's going to shift your energy. So with money, super, super important. Visualize abundance in all its forms. And now let's see when it comes to love. What do we have for Gemini when it comes to love for April 2025? And we have let go of control issues, Gemini. You can sabotage your relationships if you get too controlling. Let things be. Let people be. Allow for the situation to unfold naturally. You don't have to force it. You don't have to yank it. You don't have to make it. Just let it go. Let go of the control issues. Okay. That is going to be really, really good for you, my beautiful Gemini. Okay. Now let's see. What do we have for your spirituality? What else do we have for love this. Surrender to non-action, where you have to be kind of honest with yourself. So that's what I was mentioning. Like, if you are not the one putting out all the fires in your job, it just becomes ashes. You're the only one working. The whole thing is on your back. No, this month, only your things. Surrender to non-action and let people show you their true colors. Let the project show you its true colors. Let the boss show you its true colors, so that you can actually really start stepping into understand what it is that you truly, truly want. And the honesty of like, you know what, if you don't feel like it, then don't. And now let's see what is not being said to Gemini. What is Gemini? What is not being said to Gemini during April 2025 that needs to be aware of? I miss you. Oh, Gemini, somebody misses you. Somebody misses you. Somebody's loving you. Somebody wants you back. Somebody is in this missing energy. It might even be you. It might even be you. You might be feeling like, I don't feel like myself so much. And I miss my old self. I miss that childlike energy. I miss feeling joyful and happy. I miss feeling like I am so pumped up for my work, for my job. So this is what is kind of coming up, and this could really be bringing some massive understandings for yourself. Alrighty, my beautiful Gemini, those were your messages. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. Remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a personal message, then make sure to book a consultation with me today. 45% off on the description here below. You will find the promo code. And book one today, 75-minute session where we go deep into your astrology and get all the answers that you deserve. Alrighty, my beautiful Geminis, those were your messages. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. Remember that these are general messages. And if you like these messages, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Cancers. Welcome, Cancer, to your horoscope for April 2025. And for you, my beautiful Cancer, this is going to be a powerful time. All your stellium right now is happening in your 9th house of travels. So my Cancers, I don't really suggest so much traveling at this time. That might be a little intense. If you have to travel, no problem, but just you gotta expect delays, expect that things are gonna take longer, or expect that there might be some things going on in the traveling things. So just be patient and go about it expecting delays and expecting issues, okay? That might be something. Also, my students who are in school, who are learning, can also be a very testing and difficult time at this time, where life really may be putting a lot of pressure. Some of you guys may be in finals, so again, putting a lot of pressure on you at this time, but stick through it. Go with the energies of Saturn, and you're going to be able to really get the results that you deserve, okay? Don't get impulsive about this. Also, be cautious with your teachers, that you don't end up getting into a bad mood with your teachers. This could be spiritual teachers or any type of teacher. Stay respecting your teachers, very, very important. And again, there might be some really intense changes in mindset, my beautiful Cancer, where maybe there is some ways of believing, some ways of thinking that are just no longer serving you. And they might be holding you back instead of helping you move forward. So we have to really build an energy of belief systems that are going to empower you to move forward in life, that are going to empower you in an amazing, wonderful way. And so if there's something in your religion or in your belief systems or in your philosophy of life that brings more cynicism, brings more sadness, brings more skepticism, brings more, shame and guilt, this could be a time where you may be really overanalyzing this and seeing, like, is this even good for me to be thinking like this? So there's some transformations here, okay? And there's also maybe a planetary war between doing what is right or cheating. And I think that's kind of like the test that my Cancers may be feeling at this time, where it's like, I know I should be doing the right thing, but I can also cheat and maybe nobody will ever know. So there's this sort of tug of war of principles happening within you as well. So be cautious with that. After the 13th, things should be getting a lot easier for you. Things should be getting a lot better for you. You should be having a more expansive energy. There could also be some Cancers that are ready to go back to school. Maybe some of you guys recognize that it would be good for you guys to get some sort of certification, learn from a master, get a coach, get somebody that can take you to a new level. So that is very powerful. And then the fact that Mars is going to be going into your sign again, Cancer, it's really trying to change. It's trying to change how you assert life. So if Cancer, you've been too cozy and too comfortable, then Mars is making you like get uncomfortable so that you can change this, so that you can become a warrior, so that you can really be initiated into manhood. For my females, I see a time to release codependencies, a time to release babying your partner, being the mom of your partner, like releasing all these things that are just are actually causing more harm than good. So balancing out the energies of Cancer. One thing that I suggest, Cancer, if you don't want to be so pissy and be angry and irritable all the time, work out, move your body, move your body, move your body, work out, work out. This is going to be really, really good for you, my beautiful Cancer. Is what's going to help you level out these energies. Okay, let's see what else do we have for Cancer for this upcoming month of April for Cancer. Wow. Release and surrender. Release and surrender. We're letting something go. We're surrendering something. Play. Okay. Don't take yourself so seriously. Don't get too cynical. Keep playing and reward yourself. Okay. You've been doing really good, especially when you do the right thing. You've been trying to follow the right thing to do. Like, reward yourself without feeling guilty. Reward yourself with that nice chocolate cake without needing to feel so guilty, or reward yourself with a nice bottle of wine without feeling so guilty about it. Just one reward, okay, Cancer? I'm not telling you to become an alcoholic and go crazy. No. I'm just saying, like, celebrate yourself how you like to celebrate yourself. Celebrate it. Okay? Reward yourself for the hard work you've done. It's a time of that. Now let's see what else, especially if you're in school studying. Let's see, what do we have in money? What do we have in money for my beautiful Cancers? I'm going to give you these. You've got to do the work and gratitude list. So stay optimistic, stay grateful. That's what this whole ninth house is all about. Can you stay grateful? Like, when we have a good philosophy in life and we can see everything as a positive, like it's so positive, all the good things that are happening in my life, like be in this positivity of life, this is when we become lucky. So you got to do the work and stay grateful in every single step of the way. And that is what's really going to align you to a better, to become a magnet for what it is that you want to create and to bring more money in your life. Now let's see, when it comes to love. When it comes to love, what do we have for Cancer when it comes to love? And we have love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So love yourself first. Take yourself into consideration. That's why I talk about working out. If you don't like your body, this is the moment for you to go and work it out. And for you to give yourself a little bit of love. Love yourself. Reward yourself. Be kind to yourself. Be sweet to yourself. And kind of make a philosophy of self-love so that life becomes a little bit easier. I mean, you don't have to be a narcissist and you don't have to be vain. You don't have to get into these things, but you need a little bit of self-love in there, okay? And now let's see another message for my beautiful Cancers for this upcoming April. And we have surrender to complete healing and surrender fear. So yes, there's like, you're releasing fears. Some belief systems causes fears within you, causes this dissonance within you. Release yourself, release those things, release the fear. You don't have to be in a God-fearing situation. You can be in a God-loving situation, okay? You don't have to fear God to do what's right. You can just love God and do what's right. So maybe it's this shift for you, my beautiful Cancer. And what is it that is not being said to Cancer that Cancer is oblivious of? What is it not being said to Cancer in April that Cancer is oblivious of? I am ready to create a life with you. So somebody's ready to create something with you, or you may be feeling like this. I am ready to create a life with you. This could be with God, with the divine. This could be with yourself. This could be with a partner, a business partner. But life is getting you ready to truly start taking action right now and to move forward in your life, to expand. That is what this whole ninth house energy is expand. So those were your messages, my beautiful Cancer. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. Remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a personal message, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my 45% off consultations that I have going on right now. You can book one in the description here below. Find the promo code, a 75-minute session where we go deep into your natal chart. We also go into your current transits, along with asking as many questions as you would like until you get the clarity that you deserve, my beautiful Cancer. Book one in the description here below today. Alrighty, my beautiful Cancers, those were your messages. If you like your messages, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Leos. Welcome, Leo, to your horoscope for this upcoming April. This is going to be a very powerful horoscope for you since we're still going on in the party of the 8th house. I know, my Leos. My Leos is like, what is this? And dark night of the soul going to come to an end is coming. It's this month. It's happening. It's this month. It's happening, baby. And you're doing so well, Leo. You are doing so well. You are doing so good. It could have gone a little messy on the way. It's okay. You're still looking fabulous. You're still looking so beautiful because now you're glowing in transformation. Now you're glowing. This is the final rising from the ashes, phoenix rising to a new level. This is the final one. And especially when the 7th and the 13th happens, this is when you're really going to get amazing clarity within you. This is when you're really going to be like, whoa, oh my gosh, I think I finally let go of that. Or like, oh my God, I've been behaving like this because of this. Like you're going to get the realizations. And through the realizations, you're going to get the compassion for yourself and others. And it's going to help you to transmute these traumas that maybe you've been feeling stuck in. So there's definitely a very powerful thing. I don't suggest stock market trading. I don't suggest financial trading. I don't suggest doing any risky investments. This could be a time where there might be inheritances. Like if you've been waiting on an inheritance, now this is really moving forward. If you've been waiting on some sort of grant, money, investments from other people, this could be a time where it could also be a little delayed, but it's still showing up for you. Take care of your credit, take care of your financial life, take care of your debt. This is what this transit wants you to do so that nothing has power over you, so that you can take your power back and really feel fulfilled. Now, Mars is stepping again back into your 12th house. So we're still working on this subconscious patterns. We're still releasing some things from the past. This could be an amazing time for you to do yoga, for you to do a lot of working out, especially spiritual, like qigong, yoga, martial arts. This is a great time to do all of these things, which are going to help you transmute these energies even faster. Like somatically, if things are stuck in your body, you're going to release them even quicker. Or even just walking in nature, disconnected from the world. This will be something really good for you. Even going to a spa. You need some spa time, my beautiful Leo. You've gone through it. So to the spa, to a faraway land, to some isolation, a little cottage in the woods, disconnecting from your phone. If you've been wanting to get off social media for some, this is a great time to do it. And really just focus on your healing, my beautiful Leo. Focus on immense, immense, immense healing. Focus on that, your inner world and the healing. That's exactly what your energy wants you to do. Okay. And again, no risky investments. Don't do it for how tempting they are. Don't do it, my beautiful Leo. Your house of losses and your house of trading is not in a good situation right now. So I don't suggest that, but do as you will. What else do we have for my beautiful Leos for this upcoming April of 2025? And we have the opportunity to forgive. You see, you're going to go through a deep healing where you're finally going to have the opportunity to forgive that person that effed you up, that person who broke your heart, your parents, your mother, your father, and all the mistakes that everybody has done to you. This is the moment for you to forgive, even forgiving yourself for not doing it right, for messing up, for not getting it perfect, for not having the picture perfect situation. Forgive yourself. It is a blessing in disguise. Right now, you may be like, this dark night of the soul has been the most horrible transit of my life. I've gone through so much crying and intensity, and it's just been so difficult, but it's actually a blessing in disguise. If something ended suddenly, it's a blessing in disguise. You may not see it like that right now. Even if it was an accident, you may not see it like something of a blessing right now, but it really is a blessing in disguise. And remember that your healing is a steady progress, okay? You're not going to get healed by one session. You're not going to get healed by taking one medicine. No. It's a steady progress of showing up differently, of forgiving every single day, of forgiving yourself every single day. And it's a steady progress to these transformations, to especially when they're at a psychological and subconscious level. It is with repetition that we actually get that transformation. Okay. Very powerful times for you, my beautiful Pisces, my beautiful Leo. Very, very powerful. Now let's see how your money's gonna go. What do we have for Leo for this upcoming April? What do we have for Leo in their money for April 2025? And we have exercise to increase your manifesting abilities. I like this for you, Leo. The time has come for you to exercise. And the exercise is actually going to help you in transmuting the psychological pain. That's what I was telling you. Martial arts, jiu-jitsu, I would say more like spiritual, like kung fu, qigong, yoga. All of these things are going to help you so much, releasing the somatic pain inside of you, releasing the psychological patterns. It's going to open up the gates for manifestation, and it's going to open up the gates for you to create more abundance in your life. So work out, move your body, baby. And now let's see, what else do we have in love for Leos? What do we have in love for Leos for this upcoming April? And we have let your friends help you. Okay, so this is a time to get close to your friends. This is a time for you to hang out with friends. If you are in a relationship, go and hang out with your girlfriends. Go and hang out with your bros. It's going to be good for your partnership. If you are currently single, hang out with your friends. Your friends are going to help you a lot right now. Okay, so friends is going to be something important. And now let's see for your spiritual message of April, Leo. What do we have for April for Leo? April, Leo. And we have, I give you these two. Surrender to complete healing and surrender fear. That is what's leaving your body. The fearful stories in your psyche, the fear that has been stored in your subconscious. This is what is being purified at this time. So let go of the fearful stories you're telling yourself. This is the moment to rewrite the story and release yourself completely to full healing. I mean, healing at a psychological, emotional, physical, mental, spiritual, all types of healing at this time. So embrace it completely. This is a great time to get a reading with me, which I have right now at 45% off on my consultations. Book one today. In the description below, you can find a promo code and we can go deep into your unknown, your psychology. A lot of my sessions are very therapeutical. That's how I do my sessions. So come and let's see what we can transmute and transform. Also, it's a great time to get counseling, to get therapy. It's a great time for you to do hypnosis. It's a great time for you to even do some plant medicines. I would say, like, anything that really goes into healing will be something fantastic for you. And now let's see what it is that is not being said, that Leo doesn't see, what is being hidden from Leo. Leo. And we have, I miss you. So somebody misses you immensely. You miss somebody immensely. There might be some longing in your heart. Some longing in your heart. And what is blocking it is these emotional fears. So it's trying to release all of this, to open you back up again and to help you come back into yourself. It's almost like your inner child misses you. So to have that, and also there could be, you could be missing somebody who passed away. You could be missing somebody who, has gone to the other side, and you're going through maybe some grief. And if you are, I'm sending you so much love and light, my beautiful Leo. You're going to get through this. You're going to get through this purification phase, okay? So those are your messages, my beautiful Leo. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. Remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a personal message by me, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my 45% off consultations this month using the promo code. You can book one today, a 75-minute session where we go deep into your natal chart, your current transits, and you can ask me as many questions as you will like until you get the clarity that you truly deserve. So that is for you, my beautiful Leo. I hope that helped. Love you guys so much. If you like these messages, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Virgos. Welcome, Virgo, to your horoscope for April 2025. And for you, again, we are still hanging in the seventh house of relationships. There's still lots of things going on in your house of relationships, your business relationships, your personal relationships, whatever it is that you're committed to, you're going through a massive reawakening. And now that Saturn has stepped into Pisces, and if you have not seen that video of Saturn in Pisces, go check it out, because that's going to give you lots of clues on how this energy is going to pan out for you. But things are getting very, very serious around your committed relationships. Serious. Um, Regardless of where you are. If you've been in a relationship and the dynamic of the relationship is not how you wanted it to be, this is going through an ascension of adulthood to really step into a relationship that you truly deserve. If you're currently single, life is trying to build you up to become that perfect wife, that perfect husband for your perfect partner. If you are in a situationship, the situationship is hanging by a thread, baby, because the only things that are going to be lasting here is going to be serious, committed relationships. So no wishy-washy, no flakiness. And if you're currently in a marriage, your marriage is about to go through massive tests. So this month and maybe in March, you already saw what it is that your relationship is what's the flaws. What's the flaws in your relationship, and what's the flaws in your approach to love life, or what's the flaws in your why is it that you're single? So it's going to be different for everybody. But by this month, you should start getting more clarity. My single people, I definitely see you could be meeting somebody and things get a lot more serious for you guys. When Venus moves forward, especially, you'll have the clarity to make the right decisions. And there was lovers of the past coming back. You're closing the doors you need to close. You're opening the doors you need to open. Um, there's also in business relationships, maybe some business relationships fell through, and now new business relationships are going to rise with it. So there is a lot of things going on here where it's helping you to get into alignment with the right commitments, and not just you playing the savior, because that's not a relationship. Not you just playing the savior. Oh, I'm going to save this person, or this person has such great potential, or like, oh, if they were just nurtured in the right way, as if like people were like lost puppies and kitties. Like, no, no, no. We need to treat people as the adults that they truly are, especially that guy that is older than you that you're taking care of. You don't have to do that. Okay. So the moment has come for really transforming your relationships to a new level. Now, with Mars going into the energies of Cancer, we're going to have a lot of friendships, especially male friends are going to be helping you a lot. And if there's issues between relationship and friendships, like let's say your partner is like, I don't like you hanging out with those people, or you're too isolated with your partner that now you guys can't stand each other and you guys need friends. So it's going to be a different situation for everybody. But your associations are coming into some really big thing. Okay, who you hang out with, friendship wise, and also who you commit to showing up more and to exert more of yourself towards that commitment. So these things are going to be the main situations for you. You're learning a lot about your associations and who really deserves your presence and your energy and your attention and your help, because you are very helpful and very incredible, my beautiful Virgo. And also to assert yourself towards your dreams, that you are associating with the right people that actually get you towards your dreams and association towards your dreams and and what you really want to accomplish in your life. So aligning with the right people that are going to get you there. So let's see some other messages here for my beautiful Virgos for this upcoming month of April for Virgo. Wow, Virgo. So we definitely have a lot of energy here going on with ground yourself and creative project and play. So there's some sort of creative project and playfulness that it wants you to not get too serious in this energy with your partners or your friends or your networks. Like, keep it playful, keep it light, keep it joyful, honor your inner child, not just you honoring other people's inner childs, but honor your inner child. Ground yourself, especially if you're feeling like there's just too many things going on with other people. Ground yourself. This is what's going to help you. And in love, be playful. Be playful. That's what's going to recapture romance in your life. And now let's see when it comes to money. What do we have for Virgo when it comes to money for this upcoming month of April? And we have a windfall of abundance. All right. So finances are going up. Mars going into your 11th house may actually get you into the energies of wanting to make more gains in your life. So there is some sort of windfall of abundance. Even the people, your associations, are also in a way or another assets, and they're valuable. So your connections bring you assets. So this could also be coming, this abundance could be coming to you through your associations and your friendships as well. So there's definitely lots and lots of abundance and prosperity coming to you at this time. Now let's see in love, since love is such an important theme this upcoming month of April. What do we have for Virgo for April 2025? And we have religious factors. Okay, so what's happening here is that you actually want a relationship that has the same values as you do. And that is the number one thing. Like if you are, for example, vegetarian, you want to be with a partner who's vegetarian. If not, it's going to turn into a mess. If you're Islam, you want to be with a partner who's Islam, not Jewish, because if not, it's going to turn into a mess. So that is this energies. Like your love life is trying to show you that you need a partner that has the same values and principles as you do. You can't convert, you can't convince that they naturally, by themselves, have the same values as you do. And with this, you're going to have so much better of a relationship. Maybe you recognize that you stayed in relationships where the both of you has totally different values. Maybe you're a very monogamous person and you keep attracting people who are polyamorous. And then you're like, why? Like, no, I don't want to, like, why? So this is what is being affecting your love life, is that you have some principal core values and your love life is very much affected by these things. And that's not a bad thing. It's just align your love life with true principles. And that is what's going to make you feel really happy in your love life. Now let's see, what else do we have for your spiritual message? What do we have for Virgo for their spiritual message for this upcoming April? And we have surrender to your soul's path. So Virgo, you may be complaining right now, like, oh my God, why do I have to go through this? Why do I have to have so many issues in love? Why do I have to have so many issues in my commitments? I'm just trying to be loved. I'm just trying to love. And why do I get rewarded with this mess? It's not something against you, my beautiful Virgo. It's not that God or life is against you. It's just your soul's path. This is your soul's path. So embrace it. Embrace the good, embrace the bad as mercy. And you're going to see that in a couple of years, you look back and you'll be like, wow, that was the time where I really, really changed my whole life. My whole love life went to a whole new level. And I let myself transform my heart for the better. So know that it's just your soul's path here. Now, what is it that is not being said, my beautiful Virgo? What is it that is not being said in this April that is hidden from you? This relationship is not fulfilling me. This could be you, or this could be your partner. So it might not even be a love relationship. Maybe it's a business relationship. There's just something that is just not truly fulfilling you. And you're trying to convince yourself that maybe you should be happy about it, or you should settle, or this is the best you're going to get, or whatever. No. Let's get real. There's some relationship that is not truly fulfilling you. And that's okay. That's totally okay. Alrighty, my beautiful Virgos, those were your messages for this upcoming month. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. Remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a personal message by me, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my 45% off on my consultations this month. You can find the promo code in the description here below and get your discount for a 75-minute session where we go deep into your natal chart along with your current transits, and also you can ask me as many questions as you will like until you get the clarity that you deserve, my beautiful Virgo, especially when it comes into love life. So make sure to book one today in the description below. Alrighty, my beautiful Virgos, those were your messages. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. If you like these messages, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Libras. Welcome, Libra, to your horoscope for this upcoming April. And for you, my beautiful Libra, we are still dealing with the 6th house. I know that you guys have been hearing me talk so much about the routine, the work, the daily life, the health, the gym, the nutrition, but we're still dealing with this. Now, if you've been sick, I see that you're going to feel really, really, really good this month. You're going to start feeling a lot better. If you went through like a lot of indulgence that got you sick, I see that you're going to be leveling this out. This could be a time where you finally decide to make some changes in your routine. Life is really trying to give you the power and for you to take this lifestyle thing seriously. But some Libras, you guys might just be like, oh, but I've always eaten this amount of sugar, or I've always had, my alcohol and my drugs and my things and my cigarettes, and I've always, this is my lifestyle, and it's never done anything bad to me. I've never felt anything bad to me. Well, now that Saturn is in your 6th house, Libra, now you're going to start seeing the payback to not treating your body in the correct way. And I'm also talking about for those of you who think you guys are like the ones who are healthy. Maybe you're taking too much pre-workouts that are causing you issues. There's a lot of legal things that are really, really, really bad for the body. Like, for example, Kratom. Kratom is very, 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 very bad. And now they're creating these extracts, which are even more intense, more powerful. And they're like for herbal purposes, herbal supplement, but it's actually making people sick. So Libra, it's about this. It's not just things that are legal and that's okay to take them. It's truly be honest with yourself that there's things that you may be taking that are just not good for your body. They're not making you healthier. They're not truly they're just maybe healthier from the outside, but not good in the inside. So this is the things that life wants to transform in you, my beautiful Libra. If you are already a health person, teaching others about health, work in the health business, personal trainer or whatever, this is a great time. I see you working very hard. You just have to organize your lifestyle in the most positive way, the most balanced way, where you're not overworking yourself and not having time to eat. No, you want a good routine that honors you, that pays you good, and you still have time to eat and to live life and to sleep well. So very, very important. Some people may be going through changes at the work sector. Maybe some of you guys get a new job. If you decided to apply to jobs, I see that you could be getting a job, especially when Venus moves forward. If you've been wanting to change a diet, this is the moment. If you've been wanting to change a lifestyle choice, this is the moment. This is also the time for you to maybe get to a new level in your current job. So if things were a little rocky in March, maybe now you're going to get a promotion, a bonus, some sort of boost to your career here. But it all depends according to how healthy you are. And health is not measured by how much insurance you're paying. Health is measured on the daily routines of your daily life. That is how health is measured. And I'm not just talking about physical health. It could also be mental health. If there's any mental illness, if there's any psychological illness, like this is also the time to heal all of this. So very much about healing. Now, with Mars going into your 10th house, that is definitely going to get you to work. So I'm seeing my Libras really, really getting back to work, getting themselves back into like the hustle, the grind, do it. And if you are single, if you don't have a job right now, get one. You can get one. The energies are there for you to actually get a really good job. So even a job that maybe you work from home and it's the perfect lifestyle for you, whatever it may be. But this is a month of hustling. This is a month of work. This is a month of getting it, go win. Getting it, go win. Okay? So don't sleep in the laurels, my beautiful Libra. Enough procrastination of leaving behind your routines, your daily life, your health, your job. You know, the time has come for you to take charge of your daily life. And if you really are somebody who's very, very good, very diligent at your nurturing and nutrition and workouts and routines and hard worker, then you're getting to the next level. You're getting to the next level on this month. So congrats. So let's look a little bit deeper here for my beautiful Libras. What else do we have for Libra for this upcoming month of April? For Libra, Libra, Libra. And we have, what do you desire? What do you really want? And maybe some of my Libras are like, I don't want to work. Can I just not work? But deep down inside, especially my male Libras, it is through the work. Remember, we are not entitled to the fruits of our labor. We are only entitled to the work. And that's the truth. We are not entitled to the paycheck that we're getting out of the job that we do. We are not entitled to that. We are entitled to the job we choose to do. That is what's in our hands. So everybody here gotta work. Everybody. It's an illusion that, I'm never gonna have to work a day in my life and I can procrastinate doing for the rest of my life. Like, no. Work is important. And it is what gives dignity to the human being. It is what gives confidence and a sense of purpose. It is important to have these things. If not, they wouldn't exist. So what do you desire, Libra? The time has come for you to actually get real about this and not put it to the side. You may need to have some fresh air and go play. Get a little bit more playful. Stop getting so serious. Yeah, life is tough. Yeah, we got to work hard. So, get in line. We all got to do it. That's fine. That's fine, Libra. If you decide to, and it's like choosing something where you feel like you're playing, then you never have to actually work a day in your life. Maybe some of you guys like to work outside in the fresh air. So, just if you find out what you truly desire and you choose the labor that you want to do, you will feel happy. But everybody's got to do labor, baby. Everybody's got to work. So this is a time for you to really get to the bottom of that. Like, what is really my desire? What do I really want to serve? What do I really want to do with my career, my purpose? And if you already are doing it and you know exactly what it is, then you're just taking it to the next level. Money-wise, God is your source. Connect to God. Because of God, you have everything that you have. And then maybe if you start thinking, oh, but if I decide to become a chef, like I always wanted to make cakes all day and open my own bakery, what if that doesn't make any money? You don't have to worry about that. You are not entitled to the fruits of your labor. You are only entitled to the job, to the work. The rest, God is your source. And God will see that if you're doing this sincerely, I sincerely love this service. This is how I give of myself to the world. God is going to provide for you. God is going to provide for you. Eventually, something's going to come out of it. Eventually. As long as you stay consistent. So God is your source. Don't worry about the outcome or what you will get from it. Or, the motivation shouldn't be the fruits of your labor. Because there's always somebody who's going to make more money. And this is how we end up in scams. So no motivation should be like that. Your motivation should be like, what do I want to serve? How do I want to serve? How do I want to help? What is the labor I want to choose? Now let's see your love life. What else do we have in love when it comes to Libra? What else do we have in love when it comes to Libra for this upcoming month of April? And we have free yourself, Libra. Somebody's trapped. There's some trappage here. And also because this is the house of enemies, the house of illness. Like, life has thrown you into the battlefield of life, Libra. And life doesn't care if you're crying like a little baby about it. It doesn't care. You better fight. You better fight. So you may be feeling like, oh my gosh, these enemies, these things that need to get organized, this messes, this dead, like the pile is piling up. The dishes are piling up. Like everything is just feels like, oh my God, it's one thing after another. Fix it. Get on it and free yourself. Check it off the list and say, I never have to think about that ever again. It's done. So free yourself. There could also be some sort of situation at the relationships where you need to free yourself. Either some of you guys are entrapped in a toxic relationship, or you guys are entrapped in a toxic pattern, and it's the time has come for you to take control over your life once again. Okay, now let's see, what else do we have when it comes to another message for Libra? And I'm going to give you this one: surrender to effortlessness. Okay, stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. So this, I feel like it's the balance of your life right now. Like, how much effort should I put? And to see, okay, am I overextending myself? Then this is kind of telling me like, this is not the way. It should be something where it's nicely harmonized and balanced, and where you can feel like you can freely give. Okay. So very, very important. Now let's see, what else do we have here? What is it that is not being said to Libra? What is it that is hidden, hiding for Libra right now? I feel like you don't care. Okay, so either someone feels like this with you in your relationship, or you may be showing up like this, where you're just like, I don't care. I don't care. You could be in this attitude of, I don't care. I don't care if this falls apart. I don't care about you. I don't care about my body. I don't care if I get fat. I don't care if I have a job. I don't care if I'm in debt. I don't care if this, like, you can be in this attitude that is actually causing more harm than anything. And that this is what you need to free yourself from. This feeling of like, I don't care, whatever. Or the person that's with you feels like you don't care because you're in this complacent energy. Okay, so let that marinate, my beautiful Libra. See, grab the messages that resonate, and the ones that don't, you can leave them. And those were your messages, my beautiful Libra. I hope that they help. And remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my promotion right now. 45% off on my consultations. In the description here below, you will be able to find the promo code and book your 75-minute session, where we go deep into your natal chart, your current transits, and you can ask me as many questions as you would like until you get the clarity that you deserve. So book one today with the promo code in the description here below. Alrighty, my beautiful Libra, those were your messages. I hope that they helped. Love you guys so much. If you like these messages, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Scorpios. Welcome, Scorpio, to your horoscope for April of 2025. And we are still riding the wave of Pisces in your 5th house. And we're also going to have Mars, your planet, going into the 9th house. This is actually a really nice energy, my beautiful Scorpio. You're going through a massive cosmic transformation of your identity. Okay, this is some very powerful houses. The 5th house of intelligence and your 9th house of belief and dharma. Like, these things are getting into massive alignment for you, giving you a massive boost in your identity, yourself, who you are, what you're all about, and bringing more of an authenticity about you. So a lot of things came up. Maybe a lot of things came up in March around romance, children, relationships, fun, passions, artistic endeavors, creative endeavors. Maybe a lot of things went through all these shifts. If you've been turned off for a very long time, my beautiful Scorpio, repressing your passions, then this could have been a time where life just bursted it out open and made you feel that passion once again. For those of you who have forgotten about your hobbies and life feels meaningless, this could have been a time where life is bringing you back towards your hobbies and reigniting the flame within you. And also changing mindset around children, around expanding your family. Like, these are the things that are also going through a transformation for you, my beautiful Scorpio. So that is also very, very exciting. And of course, there's some creative project. We got to get really, really organized with our creative energies. Okay, Saturn just entered here and it's saying, listen, you are somebody who's extremely creative. You have a lot of potential. You have a lot of intelligence, but we're going to have to start using this right and for the right reasons. And we're going to have to start becoming serious about your talents, your hobbies, and your expressions of self and your creative expressions, and even sports. So things are getting more serious here that are saying, take yourself more seriously, Scorpio. Take your passions more seriously, because your passions can end up becoming your dharma at this time. That's how it should be in a way or another, so that you can really feel like you're giving from a place of full sincerity. Now, with Mars going into the ninth house here, there could be some energy of wanting to travel, wanting to expand, wanting to learn. Maybe some of you guys are going back to school because you want to learn, you want to polish your creative skills, you want to polish your intelligence. This is also a time where Mars maybe wants you to travel, maybe wants you to see other places. It wants you to have a bigger scope of your dharma, to see the bigger picture of your life, that you have a bigger part to play, and that you are getting ready to be this leader, to be this teacher in some way, somehow. If either you're becoming a teacher to your children, or becoming a teacher to a group of people, or your family, but it's like to really get into alignment with your true dharma in life. So again, we're getting you calibrated with the best version of yourself this month. And if you're feeling wobbly throughout the month, do some creative outlets, okay? Go and do sports if you are a sporty person and that's what you like doing, or go and do creative things. This is going to be the way that you're going to transmute the energy. Some of you guys may hear some really good news. Some of you guys may end up getting pregnant this month, if that's something that you're looking for, finding a true romantic partner. The romance is getting reignited. You're also taking into account your inner child's needs and wants. So it's supposed to still be a very fun month for you. And if last month wasn't fun, it's because maybe you were reinventing the idea of fun. What does fun really mean in your life? So this month is about have some fun, have some healthy fun, smile, enjoy, and get yourself into alignment with your passions, the good ones, the healthy ones. That is going to give you a glimpse into your dharma and what you came here to do. Very powerful times. I'm going to give you this one. Acceptance, Scorpio. Acceptance of certain things, acceptance of certain romantic situations that are not working out, acceptance of your dharma, acceptance of the children, acceptance of your romantic partner. Accepting is going to be very important for you. Also, a change in direction, and we see here the baby. So it could also be some pregnancy, a change in direction, some creative endeavor is going to take you to a new level, to a change in direction. And we also have the law of attraction. I like this. So it's all about embodying that so that you can attract what it is that you want. So get into the embodiment of it. If you feel like deeply you're an artist, get into the embodiment of an artist. If you deeply feel like being a mother, a father, a parent, get into the embodiment of that. If you feel like getting really romantic and playful and joyful and charismatic and having fun, then really embody that. So it's through the law of attraction that you're going to attract more and more of this. Also with gratitude, with prayer. That's the original law of manifestation, the original one. So prayer, rituals, and gratitude are just also going to help you ascend to this law of attraction and what it is that you want to create for yourself. Now let's go a little bit deeper here. What are some messages? What are some messages in your money life? What else do we have for Scorpio this April 2025? For April, for Scorpio. And we have savings. Save your money, my beautiful Scorpio. This is not the time to splurge. This is not the time to spend some money on things that we don't need. Really, really budget yourself, budget your money. You need to start saving money for the future, saving up for some stuff. It might even be because of children, that its time has come for you to start saving some money for future children. And now let's see, when it comes to love, what else do we have in love for my beautiful Scorpios for this April? And we have you deserve love. You are lovable. So this is also something that this energy is trying to show you, like you are lovable, you deserve love, you deserve romance, you deserve sweetness, you deserve kindness, you deserve pleasure. You deserve it, my love. So, and if there's any rembrandts that are not making you feel worthy, capable, then this is the time to eradicate it, let it go. You can transmute it through creative pursuits and also hobbies. These things could really help you. But you are learning that you deserve love, truly, truly. And it's not because you prove yourself, it's just because you are and because you know you feel like you are. And now let's see your final message. What else do we have for my beautiful Scorpios? What else do we have for Scorpio for this upcoming April? Scorpio. And we have surrender your comparison to other people. Scorpio, keeps your eyes on yourself. Stop looking around what other people are doing. Stop comparing your life to other people. We don't even know if what they're showing us on social media is really what it is like. We don't know the pains that everybody has to deal with and the fights that they have. We don't know the true dynamics. We don't know. So don't compare yourself to other people. Don't compare your right to other people. Don't compare your dharma to other people. Everybody has to have their own path. Everybody has to have their own growth, and everybody has to have their own thing. So don't, your path is not like anybody else's. This is your unique soul's path. So don't compare yourself to anything or anybody. The comparison is the killer of joy. And that's not, you are reigniting joy in your life. Now let's see, what is it that is being hidden from Scorpio that is not being said? Scorpio this April, Scorpio. And we have, I am obsessed with you. That's so Scorpio. So either you're obsessed with someone or someone is obsessed with you. This is the natural love language of Scorpio, obsession. So somebody's really, really, really liking you and they're quite obsessed with you. Okay, you may be feeling like this about somebody too, but we have to remember obsession doesn't necessarily mean love. Okay, obsession can be very, very, very intense lust. So also understand what it is that you're attached to, that you're obsessed with. And is it healthy for you or is it not healthy for you? Check this. Okay, because maybe there might be a relationship that you're like obsessed with it, but it's very dramatic, very toxic, and very painful. So it's going to be different for everybody. And as I mentioned, these are general messages, my beautiful Scorpio. If you would like to have a personal message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my promo right now. 45% off on my consultations in the description here below. You'll be able to book one today. And we get a 75-minute session where we go deep into your natal chart, deep into your current transits, and you can ask me as many questions as you will like, my beautiful Scorpio, until you get the clarity that you deserve. So book one today using the promo code in the description here below. Alrighty, my beautiful Scorpios, those were your messages. I hope that they help. Love you guys so, so much. Remember that these are general messages. Thank you so much for being here. And if you like these messages, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me, my beautiful Scorpio. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Sagittariuses. Welcome, Saggy, to your horoscope for this upcoming April. And you are really stepping into some very powerful situations at home. Your whole theme, we're still in the home theme, because yes, last month it could have been like really wobbly, like a lot of issues were showing up, a lot of problems at the home sector, a lot of craziness, a lot of things that needed to be put in order. So now that Saturn has gone into the fourth house, check your Saturn in Pisces transit video, because that's going to give you more information on that. But pretty much now it's all about home matters, my beautiful Sagittarius. All about home matters. And while at the same time, Mars is going into your 8th house, there's something in your, like, these are the moksha houses. These are the houses of liberation. These are the houses where you store your emotions. In the 4th house, you store the emotions of the past and your childhood and your home life and your relationship with mother, your relationship with father, your relationship with family, and where you gain your emotional confidence. It's in the 4th house. Your inner child wounds are in the 4th house. And then in the 8th house, where Mars is going to be going, which is actually pretty good, because Mars is going to help you to fight The darkness of your psyche, the darkness of your mind is going to help you fight the inner demons, is going to help you fight the fears that you may feel inside from the traumas, from the past, from psychologically all the things that you've gone through. Mars here is really going to help you to brush your shoulders off and move forward and not let those things of the past define you, and that you take your power back. But you're definitely going to be in your fields. You're going to feel a lot, Sagittarius, and it's trying to show you the wounds. It's trying to show you what still hasn't been healed, the wounds that are still in there, the wounds that are still in your inner child wounds or in your psyche. So this is a time of immense healing for you, and especially ancestral healing, healing your family, healing your mother, and healing your connection with your loved ones and your roots and your home life, your family life, your child life. So this is a very, very powerful transit where I'm definitely feeling like you're going to be going through lots of memory lane, past melancholia, and just going through these feels. Now, one thing that you can do too is it's get proactive about healing your family, get proactive about healing yourself. If, for example, some of you guys are suffering from addictions because of some childhood issue, childhood trauma, childhood abuse, this is the time to heal it all. For how uncomfortable it may be, for how I don't even want to look at that, this is literally the moment to go into it, fully to go into it and to see it and to heal it, and to look at it in the face. So it could be a little uncomfortable, but if you embrace it, it could be extremely healing. It could really heal the root of something for you. Now, let's see, what else do we have here for my beautiful Sagittariuses this upcoming month of April. Sagittarius, be very cautious with real estate matters, with home matters, renovating, fixing. Be very cautious with these things, my beautiful Saggy, because they might get a little tedious, okay? You might have to take care of some things in the house. Don't procrastinate them. Take care of them. Ground yourself. Get closer to the flowers, get closer to the earth, ground yourself on a daily basis. This is what's going to help you come back to the present, because you may be too much into the past, too much into memory lane, too much into the future. So the grounding is what's going to help you come back to the present moment after going through the transmutation of emotions. There's nothing to worry about, Saggy. Don't get sad, don't get upset, don't get anxious. There's nothing to worry about. See this as some major, deep healing that the angels are doing in you. Give yourself a lot of grace, and be kind to yourself. You're going to get through this, okay? And even reward yourself. Reward your inner child. Like if you felt like your parents didn't reward you, didn't give you what you needed, this is a time to rewarding yourself with that parental mood that you always wanted to have from your parents, and give it to yourself. Take your inner child out for a date and give it whatever it wants. If it wants to eat cookies, then eat the cookies. If it wants to play in the grass and dance in the rain, do it. This is the time to reconnect to your inner child and reward it instead of punishing it. Okay, now let's see how your money life is doing, my beautiful Sagittarius. What are some other messages for Sagittarius for this April 2025? And we have visualize abundance in all its forms, especially when you're grounding yourself, especially when you're going back to the pain, that you can transmute it and visualize now a beautiful future for yourself, a beautiful new beginning for your life, a beautiful new you for you. So this is also the time to visualize abundance in all its forms. Do not stay stuck in the pains of the past or the anxieties of the future. And now for love, what do we have in love for my beautiful Sagittarius? What do we have in love? And for you, Saggy, passion. Ooh, passionate energies. Oh, and another one. Passionate energies. So the time has come for you to flirt, get passionate. If you're single, you're going to start getting yourself ready for a partnership that is going to come to you starting May. So love is coming in. Stay closer to your passions. Maybe also reigniting your passions of the past, the things you loved to do when you were young, and come back to those things so that you can remember who you are, and allowing your heart to sing with happiness and joy. So that's what this whole fourth house is, your heart's happiness. So what does it need to be happy? To forgive family, to forgive the parents, to forgive the past, so that you can come back into this happiness of the heart. So that is also something that is showing up here. And now let's see your spiritual message. What do we have for Sagittarius for this upcoming month of April for Saggy? And we have surrender your fear of change. Yes, this is not the time to hold on to the past. This is not the time to hold on to how things are always been. Don't change them. No, this is the time to make massive transformations and changes. Don't be fearful of change. Don't be fearful of changes in whether your job, your health, your relationship, or fear of aging or death. Don't get into these things. Step forward into the change by saying to yourself, everything is always working out for me, always and forever. With these affirmations, you are affirming your steps forward into the unknown with confidence. Very important. And now, what is it that is being hidden from you? What is it that is being hidden from Sagittarius? What is it not being said to Sagittarius on this April? And we have, I am scared that you will abandon me. This could be the actual true fear that lies within you. And you may be recognizing this because of some childhood situation where maybe you don't decide to go into a very committed relationship because you prefer to not be abandoned. So there could be a deep fear, deep-seated fear of abandonment, where maybe you abandon people before you get abandoned, or you know, abandon your family as a way to never be abandoned by them. Okay? So there's been an abandonment fear, an abandonment issue that is going to come up to the surface to get healed and to get cleared. Okay, my beautiful Sagittarius? So those were your messages, my beautiful Sagittarius. I hope that they help. Remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a personal message by me, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my promo right now, 45% off on my consultations using the promo code in the description here below. You will be able to find the promo code and book one, a 75-minute session where we go deep into your natal chart, your current transits, and we also get to ask me as many questions as you like until you get the answers that you deserve and the clarity that you deserve, my beautiful Sagittarius. So make sure to book one today in the description here below. Alrighty, my beautiful Saggies, those were your messages. I really hope that you like them. And if you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me, my beautiful Saggies. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Capricorns. Welcome, Capricorn, to your horoscope for this April 2025. And oh my gosh, Capricorn, we are still having a massive party going on in your third house here. And yes, the combination of Rahu and Saturn in your third house is actually quite a positive one, where it's going to put you to put a lot of effort into something that is going to bear lots and lots of fruits. This is a time for you to be self-made. This is a time for you to become that self-made entrepreneur, self-made business owner, self-made startup, self-made boss babe. This is the time for you to take charge into your social media or starting a business or filmmaking, anything that polishes your skills, that you're skilled at and that you're taking it to a new level. Even maybe some Capricorns, maybe even writing a book, publishing a book. I mean, there's just so much that it's so versatile. It's going to be very different for all Capricorns. But these are a few of the things that you could be going through a massive transformation. Capricorn, you're also going to be going through a transformation of your mindset. And if before you felt a little bit muddy, you felt like confused, you felt like, okay, should I not? Like, what should I do? Or maybe you were still battling with some self-sabotaging tendencies. Then after Mercury moves forward, with Venus moving forward on the 13th, I see that you're going to start seeing the good results from this. There might be a little bit of mental chaos from the 5th to the 10th. But after this time, I definitely see that you're going to smooth sail and that you're going to be able to have lots of charisma, courage, and an ability to really move forward, to believe in yourself, and to change any mindset, to really put your head in the game, to believe in yourself, and to maybe stop being so hard on yourself, so critical on yourself, so judgmental on others and yourself, and releasing this cynical mindset and trying to become a lot more spiritual and positive and optimistic for the benefit of your growth and your soul. While at the same time, I want you to watch out because Mars is going to be going into your 7th house again. And this can definitely bring fights. Okay, it can bring some fights to your life. You can start fighting with your loved ones, you can start fighting with your partner, or your partner is more pissy, more pushing your buttons, trying to get a reaction out of you, getting very moody, irritable. Like, leave them alone. Leave them alone. You could have already understood what the hell happened last year around December, October, November, when Mars was retrograding in Cancer, and it maybe showed you that your approach to relationships, or how you assert yourself in relationships, where maybe you decide to put your foot down, or you decide to talk very demanding, or ultimatums, or criticisms, or controlling, or any of these things. Maybe now you recognize that all of that definitely backfire on you, did not help your relationships whatsoever. And so now you have a second time to go around it. Please, Capricorn, I really hope that you've learned the lessons you needed to learn with love, so that you don't again go into fighting mode. Because Mars in the 4th house, in the 7th house, it's not a good thing. It's a Mongol yoga that is not necessarily good for marriage, necessarily good for partnerships. So it's like you have to be very cautious of how you handle your committed relationships at this time. You have a lot of courage, you have a lot of ideas, you're a very self-made energy at this time, so definitely take charge of that, while at the same time treating your relationships with lots of caution and lots of detachment in a way, because it's like your partner could be feeling moody and upset and angry, but it's going to go away. So choose your battles very wisely. Okay? Do we really need to fight about the toilet seat not being down again? Do we need to really get into these things? So it's that, my beautiful Capricorn. I will say that is your biggest challenge this month, that you don't step again into fighting with your partner, that you don't step again into having this ego fights and this power struggles in your business relationships or in your love relationships. So that's the one thing that I would say, be very cautious. If you're single and want a relationship, then this is the time to go for it. Go for it. Especially if you're a male Capricorn, go for it. You will find a very, very good partner in your life. Okay, so let's look a little bit deeper for my beautiful Capricorns at this time. What else do we have for Capricorn for this upcoming April? For Capricorn April 2025. And we have reward yourself. Okay, reward yourself. You put a lot of effort into something, work hard and ask. Okay, and also learning how to ask. Maybe some of you guys are also learning on the way of how to communicate your needs, how to approach your partner and talk to them in the ways that they can understand you, so that it doesn't end up becoming a confuzzled fight. So it's also asking for you to ask and to pray. So ask for what it is that you want. Right now, your affirmations, your voice is extremely powerful, especially once Venus and Mercury move forward. Anything that you speak, you're going to really speak it into existence. So make sure that it's very sweet, powerful, and uplifting words. And we also have energy work. So changing your vibe, changing your energy. Okay, it's definitely happening. Your Sarisati is ending. You are now stepping into a new vibe. The worst of the worst is over. Now let your vibe change. If for the past 7 years you've been feeling really cynical and angry and depressed, this is the moment to change that energy. Change the vibe, baby. Change the energies. Do that energy work. Maybe some of you guys can benefit from some Reiki. You can benefit from any sort of energy work at this time that could really shift things for you and change your mindset. So we are changing your vibration at this time. Very powerful. Now let's see, what do we have for your money life? What do we have for money for my beautiful Capricorns this April? For Capricorn this April, and we have all the obstacles are being lifted. Baby, let's go. Especially when it came to money. Okay. Saturn is finally out of your second house, baby. It's done. It's done. So your blocks and obstacles are now being lifted by Archangel Michael. Here is going to totally get rid of them. And now you're ready to take charge, go full out, make yourself a self-made person, and don't fight with anybody on the way there. Okay, choose your battles wisely. And then when it comes to love, since we do have this Mars in the seventh house, let's see what is the best advice for Capricorn for this upcoming April. What is the best advice for Capricorn in love for April 2025? And we have, it is safe for you to love. Open up your heart. So your thing is more about coming from the heart. Okay, that's your thing, my beautiful Capricorn, is that, are you really coming from the heart? Are you really, when the toilet seat is up and you're ready, like you're furious because you've already told your partner 500 gazillion times on a daily basis to put it down. And then you are ready to march there with so much upsetness to just put your foot down and just like let him know, let her know, like, in love, test yourself. Am I coming from anger? Am I coming from upsetness? Am I coming from frustration? Am I coming from resentment? Or am I coming from love? Am I coming from an open heart? Am I approaching this from an open heart? That is your test. Let people feel you, Capricorn. I know that you're not such a feely person. You are very practical and you're very, hardworking. But the thing is that love is not work. Love is love. Relationships is relationships. And so you have to approach them with the heart, not just with the logical thing and all these things and the rules and the regulations. Like, no, it's with the heart. So that is your test for this. And my single people, open up your heart. Let's go. You deserve love too. Stop being afraid. Have courage and go and meet somebody. Now let's see, what else do we have for you, my beautiful Capricorns? What is another message for Capricorn for this upcoming month of April? And we have, surrender your idea that you can fix someone. Ooh, that's definitely going to help with that Mars, baby. No, it's not your job to fix anybody. And this happens a lot because we as Capricorns, we have that fatherly love, So we all, like, in a way or another, we're always kind of trying to help the person be better and be better and be better and be better. And sometimes the person doesn't want to be better. Maybe the person just wants to cry it out and feel and just cry. We don't need to fix anybody. We don't need to give them the roadmap so that they get to the top of their mountain. You have your own mountain. Stop distracting yourself with like, oh, but I'm trying to help the person get up to their highest form. No, they don't want it. And it's actually going to cause more fights than anything else. Stop talking from the you. Oh, you do this, you do that, you do this. No. Stop talking from the shoulds. You should do this, you should do that. Stop talking from there. Talk from the I, me. Talk from the I perspective and let people heal in their own way and let people get hit in their own way. Let people crash themselves against the wall 500 gazillion times until they get it. Let them, baby. Let them. Everybody has to be responsible for their own healing. You can't save them. You have to save yourself. And that is going to change the dynamics of this thing. Because sometimes it's also that. It's like the person doesn't want to be parent. Doesn't want to be fathered. Doesn't want to be mothered. It doesn't want to. They don't want that. They want a partner. Okay? So now let's see. What is it that is being hidden from Capricorn that Capricorn doesn't know? What is it not being said to Capricorn that Capricorn doesn't know? You have impacted my life so deeply. Wow. So either you feel like this, my Capricorn, where you're like, wow, this person has impacted my life so deeply, or I just went through a period in my life that it impacted my life so deeply. But you also have the ability to impact people's life very strongly. But don't give your pearls to the pigs. It's not for everybody. It's for the chosen ones who really are going to do the work and are going to listen to you. So you have the ability to impact people's lives very deeply. And that's the reason why you have some sort of message that you came to bring into this world. Because you can impact people very, very deeply. Oh, you've been impacted by someone very deeply too. Alrighty, those were your messages, my beautiful Capricorn. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. Remember that these are general messages. If you would like a specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my promo right now. 45% off on my consultations. You can book one in the description here below today. A 75-minute session where we go deep into your natal chart, your current transits, and you can ask me as many questions as you will like until you get the clarity that you deserve, my beautiful Capricorn. So book one today in the description here below. Alrighty, Capricorn, those were your messages. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. If you like these messages, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That would mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Aquariuses. So welcome, Aquarius, to your horoscope for this upcoming April. And while we are still hanging in your house of money, we're still doing some stuff here, my beautiful Aquarius. I mean, life is trying to reboot your money life, your money situation. So if currently you have not had a job, life is trying to get you back into your feet and make you that money, baby. If you have been working very, 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 very hard, then this could be a time where you are purchasing something huge. And like I mentioned to you, last month was not the best month to purchase them. This is going to be the best month to make those big purchases. Also, something going on with your family that it may be causing some issues here and there that you need to take care of as well. And again, taking care of it with confidence, integrity, and most probably money can help in this situation. So money is in the cards for you, my beautiful Aquarius. And it's serious stuff. Now that Saturn has gone into the second house, it's like, okay, now let's fix up your finances. And if your finances have been a mess all over the place, living paycheck to paycheck, not knowing how to really invest, not knowing how to really, you've been charging the same amount of money for years, you haven't upscaled in no ways whatsoever. Like, this is all about to go through a massive transformation, my beautiful Aquarius. Life is going to transform your financial life. This is not the time to go into any get rich quick schemes. Be careful, Aquarius. Saturn here will destroy this. But now it is the time for you to make that purchase. It is the time for you to work hard. If there's been some delays in money where you're like, I was supposed to get my bonus, haven't gotten my bonus, you're going to get it this month. If you've been waiting for the tax money, it's going to come this month. It's all coming this month, Aquarius. All the things that need to get done, it's all coming for you. And the ideas on how to make money too. So don't resist money this month, Aquarius. Get on it. Go about it. Maybe some of you guys can start using AI to make even more money. Like, this is the moment for you to go towards it, Aquarius, okay? Towards this big purchase, big investment, big amounts of money that you want to start creating for yourself. And at the same time, Mars is going to be in your 6th house. So hustle, 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 hustle. I actually like a lot this for you, my beautiful Aquarius. Now the time has come to really take charge. Mars going into your 6th house is so positive. I see that you're going to beat your diseases. You're going to beat your enemies. You're going to beat your illnesses. You're going to beat your debt. That's another thing. If you've been wanting to clear out any debt, this is the moment to do it. This is the moment for you to take care of those things and pay those things back and come back to zeros and now not owe anything to nobody. Exercise is going to increase your manifesting ability with your finances. Your nutrition is going to also benefit your finances. If you're constantly eating at Chipotle out all day, every day, getting Uber Eats all the time, paying $80 a meal, this is crazy. No money, your wallet's going to suffer. So this is also changing your way of eating so that you can start actually saving more money. And you changing the way that you consume or eating as well. So some of you guys, maybe you guys have noticed on the last month that you're overeating or not eating enough. There's some disbalance going on in your eating situation, that it's costing you. It's costing you confidence. It's costing you integrity. It's costing you confidence, and it's costing you money. So these things are also going to go through a form of transformation, my beautiful Aquarius. So very, very powerful stuff for you. Stay focused on working. Stay focused on your health. Stay focused on your routine. And as long as you show up every single day doing this, you shall be in a very, very good position. Let's see, what else do we have for Aquarius for this upcoming month of Aquarius, month of April? What do we have for Aquarius for this April? Aquarius, April. And we have trustworthy guidance. Okay, you might get some guidance around money. You might get some guidance around finances. You might get some guidance around health, nutrition, eating, work. So follow that trustworthy guidance is coming to you. And it might even be a realization or a thought. So either a person's telling it to you, or you yourself come up into this guidance that comes to you, the download. We also have entrepreneurship. So yeah, life is trying to ignite your entrepreneurship skills to get out of your comfort zone of making money and to get into something where you assert yourself fully to make a lot of money in your life. This is the moment where it depends on how much you want to put. If you put a lot of energy and go for it, and especially wanting to do something of an entrepreneurship for yourself, then you're going to see results. Okay. Notice the signs. And this could be either or, like notice the signs that something's not working, or notice the signs that that's where you want to go. Notice the signs that this thing you're working for, or how you've been making money for years, is no longer working. And now notice the signs of maybe something that is attracting you now to make money. So notice the signs, my beautiful Aquariuses. Now let's see what is another message about money, another message of money. Best money advice for Aquarius for this April. And we have words of abundance. Your words, how you speak, what you say, what you talk about money, what you talk about finances, what you talk about the situations of the world and their finances. This is a major, major thing for you. So make sure you're focused on positive words, wholesome words, abundant words that are actually helping you in creating more abundance in your life. I definitely think that there is going to be some trustworthy guidance. Somebody's going to give you some guidance on finances. They're going to talk to you about this. Listen to them, because you can really get a lot of help from them, and it's going to be beneficial for you. Now let's see, what do we have in love? What do we have in love for Aquarius for this upcoming April? What do we have in love for Aquarius for this April? And we have, this could be the one. Okay, some of you guys already know your romantic partner that you've been seeking. Some of you guys are already with this person. Some of you guys already know them. But or you might just meet this person this month, where you're just like, oh my God, I think this is the one. So there's lots and lots of energy here for you. And this is a person that helps you to be more of an entrepreneur, who encourages your entrepreneurship skills, and they encourage your independence. Okay, they want to help you with that. And now let's see, what is the next message for Aquarius for this upcoming April? What do we have for Aquarius for this April? And we have surrender unhealthy relationships. So at the same time that we're leaving, like life is saying, the time has come for you to let go of unhealthy relationships, unhealthy people that are unavailable, toxic, not fully emotionally invested, and to release those people so that you can actually be treasured and loved for who you truly deserve to be. So notice the signs in your relationships. You may start feeling these things, that in your relationships it's like, these people are not necessarily good for me. And since you are such a friendly person, Aquarius, you kind of want to make friends with everybody in the world. But the thing is that whoever you make friends with, or whoever you reveal your heart to, you are going to adopt their qualities. So do you really want to adopt the qualities of these toxic people, even though you're being friendly with them and tolerant of them? So the time has come for you to be a little bit more selective and release these toxic people, these toxic relationships that are not helping you. And last but not least, what is it that is being hidden from Aquarius, that Aquarius doesn't know for Aquarius. And we have, I am trying to fix you. Either you are trying to fix somebody or somebody's trying to fix you, Aquarius. So this might be the reason why it goes into this unhealthy energy, because somebody's trying to fix somebody, somebody's trying to be saved, somebody's trying to be fixed, or you're trying to fix someone. So releasing this is actually what's causing that. And even in family, where you're like, I'm trying to fix my family, I'm trying to fix my mother, I'm trying to fix my parents. This is none of your things, my beautiful Aquarius. Okay? Everybody has to be responsible for their own healing. You can just hold space and make sure that you are fixing yourself to the fullest. Alrighty, my beautiful Aquarius, those were your messages. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. Remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my promo right now, where you can get a 75-minute session for 45% off, where we go deep into your natal chart, your current transits, and you also get to ask me as many questions as you would like until you get the clarity that you deserve. So if you are needing guidance at this time, make sure to book one today at 45% off using the promo code in the description below. Alrighty, my beautiful Aquarius, those were your messages. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. And if you like these messages, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Pisces. Welcome, Pisces, to your horoscope for this upcoming April. I hope that you're doing amazing. And wow, I mean, Pisces, you are the one who's going through the most powerful transformation. Of course, March was intense. I hope that my Pisces are doing great. There's those Pisces who had definitely, riding the wave of spirituality, taking it to the next level, baby, and transcending all the crap, transcending all the ugly, transcending all the gross, and getting to the next level. Congratulations, my Pisces. Those Pisces who may be going through a harder time where life is giving a deeper karma to you guys, and maybe putting you through the ringer so that you can definitely make some lifestyle and personal changes. I'm sending you so much strength. You can make it through. This is now the month where you're going to see things coming back into harmony for yourself. Okay? Now that Venus is going to move forward with Mercury moving forward. If you've been wanting to do any sort of plastic surgery or anything that is about beauty or changing something in your image, this is the best time to do it after they move forward. This is also the time for you to showcase yourself, Pisces, okay? Like if you've been wanting to find love, if you've been wanting to find a partner, like this is the moment for you to get beautiful and go out and let everybody see how gorgeous you are, how handsome you are. This is the moment where people are mesmerized by your aura, by your energy, by your vibe. So go for it. While at the same time, some of you guys may start feeling like your age and you start feeling like, okay, time is ticking. I better start getting to this. I better start growing up now. Yes, this could be happening, but externally, people are so wanting to hang out with you, wanting to be with you, wanting to be all about you, like be with you. So take advantage of this. You're the star. You're the star this month. And there's definitely lots and lots of good energy that is happening here for you. And it's giving you a glimpse into the massive transformation that you're going to have for yourself in this next upcoming years. It's going to give beautiful, beautiful transformation. Just allow the changes to happen. Embrace the hard work. Embrace the duty of your life. And you will see that life is just going to bring you to a whole beautiful level. Now, with Mars going into your 5th house, you're getting super creative. I mean, your creativity is exploding, my beautiful Pisces. Your creative energy is exploding. And if you're a creative, I see you getting even deeper into this creativity. If you're a sports person, I see you getting super deep into sports. If you have a hobby or a passion that you're really into, you're going to get deep into this passion. And it's almost going to bring you back to who you are, Pisces. It's going to show you how much it defines your true self and identity. If you're also trying to release things within you, like for example, if you have stuck energies, somatic things in your body could have gone through a lot during this eclipse season. So this is also telling you to get back to your inner child, activities. And this is going to help you come back into yourself and transmute all these heavy emotions, heavy intensities, heavy transitions, heavy energies. It's going to help you transmute all of this, my beautiful Pisces. So definitely get creative. Even doing mantra work too, like doing your mantras at this time, could definitely also bring lots of powerful transformations for you. So it's activated. You are being activated. You are being activated through the source of your creativity, through the source of your passions, which deals a lot with who you are, Pisces, because you are extremely, extremely imaginative. You are in the spiritual world. You are in this energy. So your creative juices are so fertile. This is definitely the month to continue with this, to keep moving forward with this. And for those of you who are like, I'm not creative at anything, you could be creative at making businesses. So this could also be something good for you. Alrighty, my beautiful Pisces. Now let's look a little bit deeper into these messages. What else do we have for Pisces for this upcoming message? What do we have for Pisces? And we have, go for it, my beautiful Pisces. This is a time for you to go for it. Cleanse and detoxify. As I mentioned, your body could have gone through a lot of things. So do a little bit of cleansing, detoxification. This is going to be good for you. And lots of fresh air, baby. Walk in the fields, barefooted, be in the outside in the beautiful spring. This is the moment to do it. Now, let's look deeper into your money life. What do we have in money for my beautiful Pisces? What do we have in money for my beautiful Pisces? No more complaining, Pisces, okay? Stop complaining. Catch yourself when you're complaining. No more complaining about situations or things. Complaining puts you into victimization. So own yourself, own your life, own your mistakes, own everything that is happening in your life. Is not because, oops, I fell into this. No, it's by your own hand. And the more you just become responsible, instead of blaming things outside of yourself, the faster you're going to see this transmutation of energy, and the faster you're going to see your dreams coming true and the money coming in. So the money's also being blocked by the complaining that could be happening. And now let's see your your love message. What do we have in love? This could also bring you romance, by the way. So again, you're looking pretty, you're looking hot, you're looking handsome. Romance is in the air, baby. What else do we have for Pisces for this upcoming April? And we have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and they're worth exploring. So there could be some romantic feelings happening here for you, my beautiful Pisces. That's nice. Yeah, the feelings, baby. So there's definitely lots of romantic feelings. There's definitely lots of emotions. You're being stirred up. Your heart is moving fast. So there could definitely be some romantic energy. What you're feeling is real. Explore it, okay? If you're currently in a relationship, explore the feelings. Explore the passions once again. And let's see, what is another message for Pisces? What is it that Pisces needs to let go of and surrender for April? And we need to surrender people pleasing, Pisces. It's not about anybody this month. It's about you. You have K2 in the 7th house of people. It's detaching you from your commitments. It's detaching you from others. Keep your eyes trained on yourself. That is what is most important. And stay focused on you. That is what life wants to give you. Okay, now let's see what it is that is being hidden from you, that is not being said to you. What is it that is hidden from you that you are oblivious of? I am ready to create a life with you. Okay, I'm telling you, there's some sort of romantic partner who wants to create something with you. This could be happening for you this month. Maybe you already have this situation happening. Maybe you feel like this with a partner that you have. You're ready to create a life. Maybe some of you guys are ready to create babies. Babies are very, you have a lot of fertility about you right now, my beautiful Pisces. So somebody wants to create something with you, or you are ready to create something with somebody, but the time has come, okay, to get to work, to get to making this happen, okay, to create it with your own hands. Alrighty, my beautiful Pisces, those were your messages for this upcoming month of April. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. And remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my promo right now. 45% off on my consultations. In the description here below, you will be able to find the promo code. Book one today, a 75-minute session where we go deep into your natal chart, deep into your transits, and you can ask me as many questions as you will like in order for you to get the clarity that you deserve today, especially when it comes to love or when it comes to your business or your soul path. So book one today in the description below. Alrighty, my beautiful Pisces, those were your messages. If you like these messages, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. Thank you so much for being here, my beautiful Pisces. And thank you so much to all my brothers and sisters for being here for this April 2025 forecast. I hope that you guys were able to gain lots of insights and be prepared for this amazing April. And I just want to say thank you so much to everybody, my beautiful, gorgeous brothers and sisters in this community. I love reading your comments. I love connecting with you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you for your likes, your comments, and for sharing this video with your loved ones. I truly, truly appreciate you guys so, so much. And I'll be seeing you guys for the next video. Hari Bol and Hari Krishna.